Good morning, Paranormal Walks. How are you? I'm glad to see you. Paranormal Walks, where are you located at? Because I have questions for you. Hi there, it's me, Emma Brown. Hi, Emma Brown, it's me, Cat Brown. Good to see you, sister. Okay, you're in the UK. I've seen you before, Emma. I've seen your pretty picture. Paranormal Walks, do you find certain people, maybe you're one of those people, who can see things? And I mean energy and orbs and um, just do you find that you run across people like that, or are you one of those people? My daughter is one of those people. It's kind of scary for her. Yes, Emma, you are. And very young. You have your whole life ahead of you, Emma. I think we're turning that fan back on. Oh, here we go. Paranormal Walk says, I feel energy all the time. I also feel energy shifts. I can pick up on people's energy. I can't see spirits. She sure can. We stayed in this old home in DeLand, Florida, and it was quite interesting. There was something coming out of a closet, and she could feel it, and then she could see it, but we couldn't. But definitely, we could feel something going on. But speaking of energy, this girl, her whole life, she can't plug things in because the electrical sockets will blow up. Light bulbs blow up around her all the time. All the electrical system in her car, it just went. Everywhere she goes, she has an effect on electricity. Unfortunately, her husband doesn't find it uh, amazing. He gets a little upset with her, which, it's totally not her fault. But I just keep thinking if she could harness that power and use it creatively, wow, how amazing. Hi, fishing. Peter. Hello, Peter. I know it's a gift, but it scares her. And I don't know. I mean, who do you send her to? She really has a hard time even meditating because when she opens herself up like that, she gets bombarded. And she has caused some damage when she's been angry. She's broken glass windows in cars just by being angry at somebody. It's almost like a movie. Fishing and hunting outdoors is paranormal. I just subscribe to you. Hunting and fishing outdoors is on a mission. He is going at YouTube like it's his full time job. Emma says, I always dream of being a rock singer with a rock band, and my favorite band is Citizen Soldier. Peter says, how's Jack doing with the separation issues? We've been splitting our time up with using the crate and not using the crate. And I I think yesterday we had a bit of a breakthrough. It's like he understood that it was maybe Friday. It was Friday for me, and that he would have his freedom today. He was very good yesterday. What got held for review? Let's check it out. Oh no, that wasn't very. We're just gonna let that hide. Goodness. Jackie, do you see what people called you? Oh. Paranormal Walks says, hey, fishing and hunting outdoors, jumping over to your channel to return the sub. Thanks, Emma. He doesn't look super cute right now, though. Gandalf says he sleeps a lot, doesn't he? Yeah, he sure does. But you know, when I think about it, I don't think I've ever had a dog that doesn't sleep a lot. Peter says, yeah, I think he'll get the point, hopefully. How old is little Jack? I think if we just keep doing a little bit of both, a little bit of freedom, a little bit of crate, he'll be so thankful not to be in the crate that he'll behave himself. That's my hope. Emma. Emma says, I don't know how to play songs on my guitars. Do you mean you do know? Oh, was it cutting out? 4. He'll be 4 in June? You don't know. Well, Emma, if you're wanting to be in a rock band, you're going to have to learn that sort of thing. So now's the time to practice, girl. Gandalf, how are you? I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to you. I just answered your question. I hope he's young. I hope he's still a baby. The baby's going to see the vet today, though. But he does not mind. He loves going to the vet. Emma says, I will keep following my dreams and I will never let up. Good for you, Emma. I'm going to run it on my nose. Because all of a sudden you decided to run. You sound like an elephant. I'm sorry, Jack. Did I wake you up? Yep, Emma, I understood. You're never going to give up. Good. And if you don't know how to play songs on your guitar yet, that's what you need to work on. So you'll be ready when you find your band members. Hi, Snow Leopard. That's good. Never give up on your dreams. But sometimes I have found at this point in my life, sometimes your dreams change.
Om Shanti Shanti Peace, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity.
Paranormal Walk says, hi, Snow Leopard.
Perfect peace, into divinity.
Oh, wait, we were going to turn her off. That song was my good friend Anjie Hipple Carpenter with the Judah channel on YouTube. She's awesome. Good morning, Yogi. Peter says, my dog's a chow chow, and she'll be, oh gosh, 9 this, no, is that 3? She'll be 3 this year. I rescued her when she was just months old. I can't imagine life without our furry friends. Agreed. I slept in for an extra half hour this morning and it was so good. So good. I wanted to sleep there. I just wanted to sleep in, period. 9 years old. I wish she was 3 again. Yeah, I was having a hard time seeing. I'm sorry. I got a better screen now. But let's turn me down because that's awkward. Here we go. My last dog was a golden retriever chow chow mix. And she was great. Oh, Peter, you've been here so much. I don't even know if I'm going to go look. Well, I am now subscribed to you. I think I'm your 3rd subscriber. Oops. There we go. And so that you can get around. You can look at other people's channels if you'd like. She had a spotted. It was partly purple and partly pink. And she was also a rescue. She was a rescue from animal control because they were coming to get her from a hoarder. I wasn't there. I was just a recipient. I was going to try to get out there and catch the sunrise this morning, but I think it's pretty cloudy. Of course, Peter. I appreciate you. You just don't know. You have an idea, but you don't really know. Yo, baby Mike, how are ya? I remember you, Mike. I remember you coming in saying that before. You're the only one. Unfortunately, I left the window open last night, so my allergies are on fully awake today. I have no idea what you mean, Mike. Bishop Kelly, hello. Okay, that should be it. I should be done coughing and snotting. Good morning, Big Al. Floofy. Floofy boy Jack. Peter says, it's my pleasure, really. Have I ever mentioned how soothing your voice is? I believe so. Thank you. Get comfy, boy. No, no, no. Hey, no, sir. Okay, then. Bubba, is your ear bothering you? We've got an appointment today, later on in the day. I can't decide which one of us likes the vet better, me or Jack. She's another redhead. Big Al, how are you today? What you got going on? That's what I wanted to write a song about. Big Al in his basket. I've been sitting here trying to think about it. Okay. Do I take Jack for walks often? He has to burn some steam so he can sleep some more. um, no, we have a fenced-in yard. So, like before we go to the vets today, I will. I'll take him. I'll take him to Rural King and then Tractor Supply to pick up his food. That tires him out. He likes to visit. But I had an old farmer tell me never take my dog for walks close to my home because that gives them ideas and they're more inclined to escape. And he raised sheep and had, those big gigantic white dogs. So he knew a thing or two about dogs. And Big Al says, I'm good, thanks, Cat. How are you? I'm going to be very busy today. Oh, well, I hope everything goes well. Your mood stays super. Because everything's going so well. Oh no, I lost it. Paranormal Walk says, take care, Cat and Jack. And chat. I'm at work, so I've got to do some work. Are you sure? I understand. Thank you for hanging out with us for this time, Paranormal Walks. It was good to see you. I am writing Big Al's song now. All right, let's see. Yes, a song for you. All right. Peter says I'm off to bed as well, Cat and Jack. I sometimes forget your schedule's a little ahead of mine. No, that's great. It works out perfect. I mean, you make my day. Thanks, Peter. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Peter says, likewise, I'll catch you on the next one. All right, looking forward to it. Bubblebee Tea, good morning, dear. I'm good. How are you? I kind of told you yesterday. I thought about my idea. I just don't know because I am using Suno. I'm a big cheater. Sometimes Suno does me dirty.
Cat set out and need a ride with a basket for your bike to glide. Mom chimed in with flowers too, something sweet, something cute for you. But Big Al had a bigger plan, not just any basket man. He got a huge one, bold and bright, burst in blooms, a wild delight. Now all the ladies smile and swoon when Big Al rolls by before noon, passing out petals with a wink and a grin. Early mornings where the charm begins.
I don't like the singer.
Cat&Jack, they laughed so hard, thought Al would look like a flower guard. But Al just grinned, said, wait and see. Charm's a gift and it rides with me. Down the lane and through the square, tulips flying through the air. Daisies, roses, lilac sprigs, he hands them out like magic gifts. Yeah, Big Al had a bigger plan, not just any basket man. He got a huge one, bold and bright, burst in blooms, a wild delight. Now all the ladies smile and swoon when Big Al rolls by before noon, passing out petals with a wink and a grin. Early mornings where the charm begins.
It gives us a different version.
Like a springtime breeze, with blossoms tucked up to his knees. Cat&Jack just tip their hats. Big Al's the king of flower chats. So if you see a basket white and a big old grin, you can't deny that's Big Al with his floral crew, making gray skies turn to blue. All the women wave and blush. Big Al's mornings are a hush, rush, crush, passing out petals with a wink and a grin. Early mornings where the charm begins. Early mornings, laughter loud. Cat&Jack are mighty proud. All the men with the flower clan. Big Al the bloom rolling man.
Okay, next version.
Early mornings with Cat&Jack. Big red dog with a coffee knack. Sun peeks out,
Good morning,
birds all
Carl.
sing. Here comes Big Al doing his thing. Cat said, "Al, you need a ride with a basket for your bike to glide." Mom chimed in with flowers too, something sweet, something cute for you. But Big Al had a bigger plan, not just any basket man. He got a huge one, bold and bright, burst in blooms, a wild delight. Now all the ladies smile and swoon when Big Al rolls by before noon, passing out petals with a wink and a grin. Early mornings where the charm begins. Cat&Jack, they laughed so hard, thought Al would look like a flower guard. But Al just grinned, said, wait and see. Charm's a gift and it rides with me. Down the lane and through the square,
Me too.
tulips flying through the air. Daisies, roses, lilac sprigs, he hands them out like magic gifts. Yeah, Big Al had a bigger plan, not just any basket man. He got a huge one, bold and bright, burst in blooms, a wild delight. Now all the ladies smile and swoon when Big Al rolls by before noon, passing out petals with a wink and a grin. Early mornings where the charm begins. Got charm like a springtime breeze, with blossoms tucked up to his knees. Cat&Jack just tip their
I
hats.
see you, T. Give me a
Big
sec.
Al's the king of flower chats. So if you see a basket white and a big old grin, you can't deny that's Big Al with his floral crew, making gray skies turn to blue. All the women wave and blush. Big Al's mornings are a hush, rush, crush, passing up petals with a wink and a grin.
Yes, the struggle bus.
Where the charm begins. Early mornings, laughter loud.
Yeah, that was great. I don't know what this song is. I'm sorry you're going through all that, T. Thanks, Big Al. You gave me the idea. When you took the basket idea and turned it into a great big old basket full of flowers, it was all you. So, T, I have a question for you. Are you joining us on the A Course in Miracles journey? I love you, T. Big Al says we can share credit on the basket idea, Cat, but you take all the credit for the song. I insist. I'm a wonderful person with amazing skills. Thank you, Big Al. T T says I don't know what it entails or anything about it. Well, right now we're starting off with these lessons. And the first lesson starts off with nothing I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place means anything. And Yogi did a video on it yesterday. You can start today if you'd like. And today, the first lesson's real easy. Um, and the first 3 lessons shouldn't be done more than twice a day, morning and night. That's okay, T. She says, sorry, I'm in a dark, hopeless place. I feel so crappy. Sorry, I woke for a pee. Need to try to get more sleep to escape. T, the lessons try to help you retrain your brain to see things differently, to help you get out of that hopeless place. And at first, it makes no sense. But as you go on through the lessons, which get a little more like sometimes you get to a point where you're going to do a lesson or just stop what you're doing once an hour. And that's when it gets, this is further down the road, once an hour, and you just maybe meditate on the idea for the day. There's instructions for each day. If you get interested, Yogi and I are going to get together and do a live to kind of sum up the week, but there's no deadline. You can start whenever you want. I love you, T. I hope things get better for you, sweetie. Oh, Carl, goodbye. Good seeing you, friend. I hope Tracy's doing well too. T says, I just need a cave to run away and hibernate. Anyone know? Well, T, the thing is, you just can't escape yourself no matter where you go. And you're not a bear. You've been around long enough to know it's all about our thoughts, and we're creators. You can't help but create. And we can create unconsciously or consciously. I think I was not real happy with this song. Carl was leaving us anyway, so we're going to go to one of our favorite songs, if I can find it. Sometimes Suno does me dirty. There we go. Big Al says, I feel the same. I'm just good at hiding it most of the time. And he hears you, B. T says, right, sorry, I'm bringing the mood of the room down. Take care. No, T, we love you. And no, I heard you feel this way last night too, and you should never feel that way. You have friends that love you and want to support you. You're not a bad friend. Careful, girl. Careful what you say. Words are spells. Good night at 9 a.m. Therapy laters. Yeah, Big Al says, B, I wish I could meet up with you. I'd give you one of my amazing hugs. Everyone tells me. Aw, yeah. I think we all just want to give T a big old hug. T, you can't tell me what to do. Don't you tell me what to do, because you know I'm going to do it anyways. I'm stubborn. Aw. Aw, she said, Big Al, I'd get on a train if you want. I'm sorry, T. It doesn't lie. You know, good night, friend. I know sometimes we just have to go through it. Big Al says that would be amazing, Steve. I can't meet you today. We'd have to plan on a day where you're not busy, where you're both not busy. He says I'm riding the wave when I just don't want to be by the ocean. He says, Big Al, that would be nice. A nice thing to look forward to, but I'm low energy at the moment, so it needs planning. But you know you don't have to. And T says, good night this time. This bothers me. This drawer handle always pin crooked. We fixed it. Trust me, somebody does notice besides me. Big asses, we could plan if you want to. What you mean I don't have to? And miss out on meeting the one and only bee? Exactly. I used to work for a man who was a Baptist preacher, and he had had a stroke, and he was elderly and had dementia. But he was an amazing man. Um, and he would just look at me with so much love, and I could not stand it. Oh, it was, I had such an, it had such an effect on me because he saw me in a way I couldn't see myself. So instead of being loving and happy that he was showing me, I would get a little angry because I didn't agree. But now I realize it was such a gift. I mean, the same way I look at pizza. I almost bought strawberry ice cream last night. Almost. I don't even like strawberry ice cream. I prefer chocolate. I could eat strawberry ice cream with chocolate. Drizzle all over it. That'd be good. Pizza. You love toffee ice cream. Okay. That's a toss up. Chocolate and mint chocolate. So, anyways, my whole point is that I kind of understand where T's coming from. I've been there before. Not as extreme, but I understood that I couldn't. I understand that I couldn't see myself the way others saw me. I couldn't see the truth of me. Oh, it used to be your favorite as a kid, yes. Mm. Girl Scout cookies, watch out now. Oh, yeah. Big Al, do you guys use, do you know what a corn bag is or a rice bag? Big Al says, I still feel like that regularly, Cat. I just got really good at hiding it. Yeah, I had to go through a course in miracles. Honestly, that's what made me see things differently. You use rice bags. Okay. Yeah. Oh, got a corn bag in my butt right now. Not in my butt, on my butt. Forget I said that. Big Al, when you come around, my words get all screwy. Let's keep this PG 10. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, right. Duh. Yeah, we should just leave it. Leave it. Leave it as it is. Boss Joves, good morning, Joven. How are you? Good to see you, friend. He is. He woke me up in the middle of the night. He had to go. So he's pretty settled in this morning. Good morning, big dog. I've never seen the face of this individual. Who, Jack? Oh, Jack's an Irish setter, Big Al. I thought you knew. In Ireland, Carl calls him a red setter. Big Al says, of course he is. I knew that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Did I give him sedatives? No, he's like that naturally. He's just a chill dog, unless I say RIDE. He's just perfectly happy to hang out with me. Keeps him nice and calm. I really would love to have another one. I just don't have time for potty training in there. You can't find one in a shelter or a rescue. Okay, I remember you saying that, Big Al. You can't have pets in your flat. It's time to move. Big dog Jack is 4. He will be 4 this summer. Yeah, you said that you're not even allowed a therapy dog in here. Seems like there should be a law, but people take advantage. Big dog says I'm a dog. Yeah, you are. I see that. Big dog, do you have a dog? Is that your dog? No, that's not. Is that a real picture? Let's see if I can pull up your picture. No, not a real picture. Oops. Pause myself there. Big dog says I did, but he passed. An Australian cattle dog. Aw. Yeah, it's hard when they leave us. That's why I always get another dog in advance. It's kind of heartless. At least that's what the ego tells me. But I just, dogs have been what kept me around. Big Al says, sorry, Cat, I have to go now. I need to get ready to leave and sort some things out. Take care. I'll hopefully see you in Yogi's evening stream. Maybe. We have a vet's appointment, but hopefully. See you later, Big Al. Have a great day. And Big Dog says it was probably the smartest and hardworking dog I've seen. He never had a job, but he for sure acted like it. Yeah. And that's what I hear. You can't take the job out of those dogs. Jack's only job is companionship. Big Dog says also his behavior fitted well with mine. He didn't like sleeping on people. My last dog was like that. She would get on the bed just once at night and then she'd jump down and sleep on the floor or her bed. I don't mind sleeping with Jack. We're sleeping close. It's his bed. He allows me to stay. Good morning, Phoenix Fireside. Hi, Dolly. You have a blessed day too. Thank you so much. Time for my daily yogi message. Thank you, Dolly. What is going on over there, cat? Oh, Dolly said I shared you out. How are you doing today? Really good. Big dogs like pit bulls are very attention seeking. Oh, I love pit bulls. I just won't own one. Create these ad streams. I like pit bulls, but they are so demanding for attention. But cats are fine. Yeah, cats cats are a different breed. I agree. They can take you or leave you. Dolly says I have a pug and she has separation anxiety even if I leave the room. It's terrible. You know, when Jack starts following me around in the house and maybe I get a little annoyed, I say to myself, well, this is what you wanted, isn't it? And it is. Oh, Big Dog says my dog was always stoic. Same with my male cat. Are you stoic? Would you consider yourself stoic, Big Dog? Oh, Dolly says no, it's the fact that she gets overheated and can't catch her breath. It's not that I'm so much annoyed as that I can't keep her calm. Yeah. My talk to text made up words that I did not say. Mine too. Mine too. Sometimes very unfortunately. I always hesitate to give dogs medicine, but have you ever tried some anti-anxiety medicine for your dog, Dolly? I worked at a vet's office just for a year, but I've seen that it really could help. Big Dog says, no, not really. I don't subscribe to Stoicism, but I understand the concept. I see. I think, my understanding was that Irish setters are super energetic, and Jack can be. But I think Jack has really taken on a lot of my own personality, and I love to sleep. I sleep a lot too, but just because I'm so worn out from work. Phoenix says, my doctor suggested hemp. Are you doing that? Are you trying that? That's so interesting. I love that the vets are open to that. Yeah, Phoenix says, I'd rather just pet her and let her relax by my side. I get that. Big Dog says, I believe in Christianity from a philosophical, I can say that word, but for some reason not this morning. Philosophical, there we go, sense. But personalities change depending on the situation. Phoenix says, I don't need her sedated for hours. For a moment, I've been upset. I personally already know the effects of quick fixes. Big Doc says, I believe most people socialize or play a I must say play a part depending on a specific situation, like police or nurses or doctors. Dolly says, in so-called magic pills doctors like to prescribe. I get it. I just seen some dogs, some extreme cases where it did affect the health of the dog. I think there's a balance. Um, I'm definitely, not pro pharmaceutical companies, which is why I said I kind of like that the vets are going with the more natural approach, that they're open to it. I agree, Big Dog. And sometimes our roles, our jobs define who we are, or we allow them to define who we are, when that is just a part we play. Same with criminality, yeah. Yep. Yep. And then unfortunately we get stuck in those roles and we can't see ourselves as anything else. And that's not the truth of us. You can keep breaking down reality for many individuals. But the truth is, you can only affect one. It's much more important to look at yourself. Oh, it's a moment. I don't need her sedated for hours for a moment of upset, is what I said. Good grief, talk to text. I like an herbal approach, though. Yeah. Where is my... There we go. Big Dog says kings. I'm hoping I'm correcting this correctly. Correcting correctly. Kings aren't inherited, they are actually made. Right. Where are you from, Big Dog? Did you tell me? Just like castle walls. Just like the castle walls they constructed. I'm sorry if you told me and I forgot. I'm really bad about that. I try to get better. Alabama. Thank you. I apologize. Sometimes I forget where I'm from. Good morning, Skull Sniper. Big Dog says, I don't subscribe to any momentary thought experiment. Big ol'. Hey, Big ol'. That's okay. Thanks for that. Good morning. Dolly says, I got you. I got you, Dolly. I'll see you later, Big Dog and Cat. Have a great day. You too, Dolly. I love you. Big Dog says, I do believe in Jesus. What is a momentary thought experiment? I don't get out much. And she says, catch you later. Squirrel says, late one last night. Finished the stream at 3 a.m. I was there. I actually said hello, but I don't think you saw me, Squirrel. You were showing off your little wooden box. With what looked like rolling papers, but I don't know if that's what was in it. Big Dog says, I would say something like tarot card readings. Okay, yeah. Not for everybody. or something like quantum mechanics or something similar. Well, it's interesting. Listen, I know nothing. I'm a big old question mark. That's true. Nobody really knows anything. No, that's okay, squirrel. I must have fallen asleep to you because I woke up and your live had ended. I had to turn my phone off. Yeah, big dog, that's it. Exactly. We all are. We are all just repeating things other people have told us. Repeating concepts that's been introduced to me. My kids, you know, I made a lot of mistakes along the way and thought I knew things, and it was just stuff that I had been taught. And my kids sometimes go, Mom, you told us this, and now we know this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. That's a big problem with history, teaching history in schools. What to believe. All I can say is you just do your best. Just like Yogi says, you lead with love and forgiveness. And if you're wrong, so what? You loved and you forgave along the way. You were kind. Nobody knows for certain. That's the thing. Yep. It's all about our thoughts, and our thoughts become beliefs. I'm open to being wrong about everything. I've been wrong about so much. There's my dog again, headless. Squirrel says, Big dog, I see what you did there. For me, it's the reverse. A belief isn't a knowing. Big dog says, like doctors and nurses aren't superhumanly smart. The only thing that makes you competent is constant repetition and failures. The failures is a big thing. Squirrel says, I didn't say that. I know nothing and I have no beliefs. A belief isn't provable. It's exactly that, trusting in something unverified. I wonder, Squirrel, because for so many years I had all these beliefs, but I didn't have that knowing in my heart that that was true. Big Dog says, sorry, I'm trying to process this. Hi, Bubba. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Big Dog says, yes, I have faith in Jesus. And it's still just what people have told you. So at some point, it has to come in a knowing, a feeling that knowing that's true. Hey, Big Dog, if you wanted to, I pinned a comment with a link to my friend Yogi. He has some wonderful ideas. Yeah, Big Dog. In the Bible, it talks about a lot of different concepts. And I know this is a big no-no for church people, but I think it's open to interpretation. And if it's not about love, I don't feel it. Big Dog says government, religion, morals. The Bible talks about government, religion, and morals. Jackie, I love you. This is the Snoopy. Isn't this like the Snoopy position? Yeah, stories of what causes kings to kill their brothers for power. And stories of what causes men to manipulate. Unfortunately, I think sometimes, well, I don't want to say that. I'm going to be quiet now. Squirrel says, I'm trying to be as open-minded as possible. For that, I must suspend all my past beliefs and, most importantly, my disbeliefs. Open. Being open. Yeah, you said it. And for me, I have to be open to being wrong, which is tough because I'm a know-it-all. Right. That's why having faith in Jesus is different than having faith in the Catholic Church or any church. I have a teacher that says if it feels like poo, it isn't true. Yo, catch your Mondays, Good Friday. 3 minutes. Yes, Jesus spoke against the Pharisees. Don't fall off the bed, dude. Careful. Turn around. Oh, there he goes. That was a very nice controlled fall, Jack. Good job. Ooh. Where are you going now? Big Dog says, and he was trialed by the Roman government that was occupying. Squirrel says, doesn't Jesus warn people about being a person? Because a person is created by government and not almighty. Oh, really? Big Dog says Jesus was crucified for having a different opinion from the government and religious groups during that time. And Squirrel says, Big Dog, the Roman Empire is still ruling the show. Really? See, this gets really, really deep for me. And sometimes I don't know what to think. Hi, baby. But you know what I think? I think it's 5 o'clock and it's time for yogi. Hey, Big Dog, why don't you join us over at Yogi's? I'd really like to see you. All right, guys, I'm going to end the live. Jack says it's time to go out. I love you guys and hope to see you again soon. Bye.